was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another
Caramba, ele
rough
tá
period.
delirando.
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No. You're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Nossa, ele tá internado, mano. Ah, daí eu não sei não.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had
Esses
bumped in
zonzos,
me was
esse
making me
geral
numb.
Hartman.
I felt like this was
Esse jeito
happening
ali
to
me
someone else.
deixando
Someone I was
entorpecido.
watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Vamos ver aqui. Aí, pouquinho assim fica melhor.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air?
Ah, mano, é meio
Yes,
estranho,
it'll do
né,
you
essas
good.
casas aqui. Sei lá, mano.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process
Cauldron
here
Lake.
at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control.
Ah, na
if we
verdade ele não
work
tava
together.
delirando, mano. Na verdade ele tinha tomado mesmo.
This way, Alan.
Tomado umas. Tem até elevador da casa de madeira, velho. Meu Deus, mano. A segurança.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this.
A Alice morreu.
Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice
Nossa.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting
Caraca,
reality.
mano.
She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying
Ele
to
derruba
stop
até a
you.
parede. Puta, na verdade não era pesadelo que ele tava vendo. Na verdade era tudo verdade, mano. Que a mulher dele morreu.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Ele tá sacando
Your
que o cara tá
delusions are
mentindo
just
pra
a
ele.
manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Vai entender, velho. Olha o relógio de sol.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Onde você vai levar eu,
What
mano?
I'm telling you is good news.
Desembucha logo,
Right
vai.
now we're in control. Every
Eu
time
lá
you
quero
have a
saber de
relapse, it
tempestade.
gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths
Você
of
como dar
your
uma roda no nuca
imagination.
dele.
Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all
Cara,
your
fica enrolando, né?
nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey
Tô
towards your
cagando pro
recovery.
cara, o cara falando, mano.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Ah, não, os caras saíram ali e agora tá voltando. Vixe.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Homem contra a
Pretty damn
natureza.
wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Tamanho do pescoço do maluco.
Emerson,
Que isso, cara? Só sei que tem
I'm
pescoço?
a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video.
strike.
Trabalha com videogames.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Ixi.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Boas-vindas à pousada Cauldron Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado de que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que seu amigo e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia. Nossa, ele achou que fosse uma pousada normal, é pousada pra louco, mano. Períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos pacientes. Principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Normalmente nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que o seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado ao fluxo funciona melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. E caso na dúvida, não hesite em expressá-la. Que isso aí, então, capivara imunda. Fecha a live.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and
Anderson,
Thor. They had
Odin e Thor.
a heavy metal band in the 70s
Oxi.
and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Ah, então é ele que pediu.
I'd
Nossa.
like to bash his head in with a
Ele pediu pra ele
hammer.
escrever o
he'd
que
love to
faltava lá
fish
pra
out
ele
our
devolver a
secrets,
mulher.
But he has no clue. He's not
Ele falou que
crazy
tinha
enough.
pegado amanhã.
Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
O louco
That's the
reconhece
sanest
o
thing
outro.
I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
Valhalla.
Wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head
Os escritos e o assistente de
Zane
Thomas
could feel the
Zane.
poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Zane podia sentir os poemas tomando forma, moldando as coisas. Conforme escrevia, ele quase sentia o poder que emergia das teclas da máquina de escrever. Isso o deixava eufórico, porém assustado. Se não fosse por seu jovem assistente Emil, ele teria desistido, mas Emil o convenceu do contrário. Ele também tinha jeito com as palavras.
Was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not over
Opa.
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a
Que
contribution.
isso, o cara sabe, velho. Ele sabe que é um pesadelo.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep
Ixi.
coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
O cara é fissurado por mim, tá
Yeah.
louco?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much...
Talk all the time and express their feelings.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Ah, é ele mesmo, mano. Ele tá louco pra me escrever.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Investigue o tumulto.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
Sinclair looked
are
bad.
we?
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
Well, things
If she was one of Hartman's goons,
fast, aren't
she had
they?
it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's my storm. I'm taking it. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Maybe you could come out and...
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? Or I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to throat!
Barry? Ow! About time!
Seriously! Do you have any
glad to
idea how
see
much
you.
trouble you're in?
We need to get...
Devia ter pegado ali primeiro. Nossa, o Barry também
These
tava
were all
aqui,
the
velho.
pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Nossa. Nossa, o bagulho pegou ele.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Hartman viu a queda de Alan Wake com seu binóculo. Quando o escritor caiu na água, ele ordenou que Jack levasse o barco até ele. O local era fácil de se ver no escuro, mesmo com todas as luzes acesas do barco. O sinalizador flutuava e queimava mesmo estando na água. Jack aumentou o volume do rádio quando o motor do barco começou a estalar. A música era barulhenta e pesada, um som que certamente agradaria aos irmãos Anderson, mas Hartman decidiu ignorá-la. Wake finalmente estava no seu alcance. Tudo que ele queria.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Será que não?
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Não é vou passar, mano. Vai por cima. Voltar a energia tem que ter luz. tá de brincadeira.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Hartman sabia que não era um criador. Ele não tinha ambições quando isso e certamente não queria acabar como os artistas com os quais trabalhará. Todos abalados de formas difíceis. Descrever-o sofrendo algo ainda pior. Para ele bastava manter o controle criativo e orientar, ser um produtor. Era disso que a maioria dessas pessoas precisava. Afinal, naturalmente, cobaias adequadas eram bem raras. Me dá minha garrafa. Calma, tiririca. Vem cozinhar o carro.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Passar pelo labirinto. Putz, pior que tem um labirinto aqui mesmo. Pior que tem um labirinto aqui mesmo. Don't trust me. Wake vê o barco dos
I stared at the
Zoldygoons.
Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Eu olhei para a parafernália viking espalhada pelo local ao redor de uma peça central, inusitada. Um palco completo com um sistema de som impressionante. E todo tipo de adorno, incluindo um dragão. Só alguém extremamente maluco construiria algo assim em um campo remoto. Quando o céu se abrir, com um barulho ensurdecedor e a música começou a tocar, tudo estranhamente fazia sentido. Me respeita, maluco. Opa! Hartman e a queda de
Hartman
energia.
hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Hartman passou apressado pelo corredor. Não gostava de deixar Wake sozinho quando ele certamente estava mais suscetível à terapia. Mas não se tratava de uma tempestade qualquer. Wake andava escrevendo e despertará alguma coisa nas profundezas do lago. Agora Hartman era o alvo. Hartman, naturalmente, havia se preparado para uma situação como esta. Os idiotas daqueles irmãos distraíram Wake enquanto Hartman verificava tudo, só por precaução. Tá bom. Muito frecha. Sem querer, só pra me treinar. Aprendi a desviar. Nossa. Pera, tem sinalizador ali, mano. Tem que queimar essas pontas, esses pássaros aí. Tem que trazer o cara pra cá, mano. O cara correu rápido, esse cu de flecha, mano. Tá carente, velho. You get 2 pills in the morning and then you'll be nice. You get 3 pills in the evening. Vou pegar a pistola no show, filha da puta. Doente. You get 2 pills in the morning and then you get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby. Life seems to be yours. That way we don't have any trouble. And I don't care. Eu sei sou merda. Vai. Tadinho. Tadinho, eu sei que eles passarinhos, você não tanca não. Tanca não, tanca não. Aqui também, ó. Opa, escopetinha? Moff no
Mott knew
comando.
that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Moff sabia que o Wake era mais inteligente do que ele. O Wake era mais rico, tinha uma esposa bonita, tudo. E Hartman disse que o Wake era alguém importante. Isso o tornava melhor do que o Moff. Mas Moff estava no comando agora. Acho que é Moff mesmo. Ele esperava que o Wake se lamentasse e se humilhasse, mas ele parecia disposto a lutar. Moff sabia que havia irritado Wake. Se ao menos Moff estivesse com a esposa dele, esse pensamento fez estremecer. Putz, se deu 12 aqui, mano, de novo, o bagulho vai ficar louco. Aí, ó. Opa! Eu preciso 6 balas só de pistola. Barry atacado por
For the
possuído.
moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Por hora, Barry estava feliz por ter sobrevivido à queda. Ele havia se separado de Al e não tinha como voltar para cima facilmente. Ele disse a si mesmo que ficaria bem na floresta tenebrosa à noite. Ele apenas teria que esperar um pouco até Al conseguisse descer. Barry se virou quando viu passos pesados e viu o movimento. A sombra com a forma humana e atacou dos arbustos, brandindo um machado. Barry gritou e ergueu a mão. O mundo explodiu. O mundo explodiu. Dá suplemento aí, mano. Opa, quarentinha bala. Opa, o que eu achei aqui, rapaziada? Opa! Signalization. Vixe, bala de 12. Nossa, o bagulho vai ficar louco aqui, hein? Hartman said
Hartman
Wake.
watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Hartman observou o rosto de Alan relaxar. O homem certamente era a cabeça dura. Mesmo deitado na cama, ele quase quebrara o nariz de Hartman pela segunda vez. Mas com o tempo, ele podia domar Wake, orientá-lo adequadamente. Wake, de certo, era a cobaia mais promissora que tivera desde Tom, na verdade. Durma bem, Alan. Hartman sussurrou com um sorriso. Eu vou cuidar de você. Ele respirou com força para limpar o nariz que latejava. Engoliu sangue, mas quase não sentiu o gosto. Uma cabeçada.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind
Eu
of.
já teria pulado aqui já.
Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Nossa. Só facadinha.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it.
É louco, é como? Os caras combaram em mim, né?
Hey, I found a quarter.
Porra, lagartixa. É mesmo.
No, wait, that's a twig.
Gostou dessa? Muito fraco essa lanterna aqui, velho. Mano, faltava um, velho. Faltava um. Esse cidadão é muito chato. Na moral, velho.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Sobre todos os meninos.
It's gotta be here. Just hang on, Al. Hey, found a quarter.
levei uma machadada na cara. Vai que é? Fudeu. Falei. Ah, pistola de luz. Peraí, eu sei, mano. Nada agora. Não aguenta, né?
Tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Nossa, a pousada tá infestada de bicho, filho.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Tá bem que dá ruim.